Hey everybody, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is June 11th, 2024. Silver's dipped again. It's around $29.20. And gold is somewhere just north of 2,300. So expect a lot of volatility this week, next week, and probably over the next 5 or 6 months. There is a lot of economic reports coming out over the last couple of weeks that are suggesting things are about ready to get real bleak here, especially in the commercial sector. And the report I read last night from JP Morgan is they expect a significant sell-off in the stock market over the next couple of weeks, being initiated by tomorrow's statement from the Fed. So should be a fun, wild ride over the next couple of weeks, at least in the precious metals market. We will find out all together in the next couple of weeks, but expect a lot of volatility. Today is Tuesday, and I'm going to do a premiums video. But first, one bit of tidbit that's pretty much been made public now here in the industry is the Royal Mint in Canada is no longer accepting silver. They're taking a 6-month hiatus from buying silver from their normal vendors because they're overloaded. They got too much to process as it is because so many people have been selling it to them that they have stopped accepting silver for it looks like at least 6 months. That was made public here the last couple of weeks. I think officially made public yesterday or the day before. There's been some rumblings over the last couple of weeks. So supposedly in Canada, there's a couple other outlets for it to go, but guess what? 30-day turnaround on payment. So that's the fear in the industry is when payments start to stagnate or basically stagnate. When things that should be liquid become illiquid, and that is the fear in the industry. There appears that there is so much more silver out there than there is public demand for it in the way of minted products. Minted products, I guess is the way to go with that. So while the mint in Canada catches up, which they think is going to be somewhere around 6 months, they are no longer accepting silver in the way of scrap or bullion products. And they just got to play catch up. They've just taken in too much over in the last 6 months. That or there's some, they think that it's going to significantly drop and they just don't want to be holding any more than they need to. And maybe it's just a strategic play. But word on the street is they just have too much at this point in time. Now here stateside, there are a lot more outlets for silver than there is in Canada. So that's a good thing. There's a lot more money here in the States than there is in Canada with regards to the purchasing power of precious metals. That's undoubtedly true. And so we are not up against that wall yet. Can we get there? Well, we've been there before. So let's just hope that we don't get there and everything stays liquid. But that is, that's the fear of a dealer in my size, is that we're not going to have a place to go for it with liquid payments. Or if we do, it's going to be a significantly diminished price point than what we are normally expecting or wanting. But that is that is the world that we currently are living in, and will be fun to navigate through probably for the next 6 or 7 months. All right, so now let's get in with the premiums, folks. All right, not a lot of changes, but a few subtle changes. All right, 1 ounce gold eagles, we're still buying them at the spot price of gold, and we're selling them at the spot price of gold plus 3%. That I don't think will change. My replacement value is still plus 2%. So as long as I can make a point on them, guys and gals, we're going to keep rocking that price. 1/2 ounce gold eagles are buying at the melt price plus 1% and selling at the melt price plus 8%. That's for BU retail friendly pieces. 1/10 ounce gold eagles are buying at melt plus 6%, selling at melt plus 13%. Again, for BU retail friendly pieces, That does not include jewelry grade pieces. Then go to quarters, Tim. We are buying quarter-ounce gold eagles at melt plus 3% and selling at melt plus 9%. And then 1 ounce gold buffaloes, guys and gals, are buying at the spot price plus 1. And we're selling them at the spot price plus 4%. And again, I'm going to hold that price as long as I can. We are, our replacement value on them right now, I think, is plus 3%. So that is where we stand at this point with them. 1 ounce American Silver Eagles, be retail friendly, solid A tubes. We're buying at the spot price plus $2.50 per ounce, and we're selling them at the spot price plus $4.50 per ounce. That's for solid A tubes. So what does that mean? That means every date on the coin in each tube is the same. And that in their solid A tubes, they're not all milky or scratched up, scruffy, put together tubes. These are for BU retail friendly blast white coins. A little toning on the edges is no problem. That's what silver does. It oxidizes. You may see a little black around the edges. I'm okay with that. It's when they get milky or cloudy, then we got a problem. All right, silver, generic silver and 90% silver. We are buying at the spot price we're buying at the spot price minus $1 per ounce, and we're selling them at the spot price plus $1 per ounce. So that's for junk 90. Your silver dimes, quarters, and half dollars from 1964 and before, and also your 1 ounce silver rounds that are solid design tubes, so that means all the same round in the tube, and also 10 ounce silver bars that are retail friendly. Now, the off quality material or the bigger silver, we are buying at spot price minus $1, and you can buy it at spot price per ounce. So that includes your kilo silver bars, your 100 ounce bars, which I'm not stocking, but I do have at least 1 kilo in stock. I think I got 1 or 2 100 ounce bars. Well, I at least got 100 ounce bar. I think I got another one floating around in the back. So if you want cheap silver, we're selling the bigger pieces at spot price per ounce. And then our off quality mixed design rounds, we're selling also at the spot price of silver. This what you see in that bucket is what we got. So if you want cheap silver rounds, we'll sell them to you at spot, but it's going to be mixed design. They could be cloudy, milky, scratch, scruffed, off quality material, but that material is being sold at the spot price of silver. That's for off quality. If you want BU retail friendly material, that's spot plus $1 per ounce. And with the off quality material and the 1 ounce BU retail friendly material, we're selling it by the tube. So that's 20 ounces at a time. Same with the 10 ounce bars. If you want to ship them out, we're selling them at least 2 or more quantity. We're not going to be able to put together just 1 10 ounce bar to ship, because we have to collect sales tax on that. We're just not interested in doing that. If you come into the shop and you want to buy 1 10 ounce bar, that's fine. We'll do that. But shipping, at least make the order at 20 ounces or more. Anything you want to add to that, Tim?
That's about it.
All right, sounds good. Coal, Morgan dollars. These are 1921 and before. So you're going to have 1921s and pre-21s in here. We are shipping these out at $550 per tube. What you see in the bucket is what I have available at the moment. There's probably 10 or 15 tubes worth in there. So if you're interested in coal coal Morgans, that's going to include the 1921s and the pre-21 Morgans, $550 per tube delivered. And then right next to that, we got a bucket of peace dollars that are going to include coal and circulated common date peace dollars. These are being delivered for, what do I got on them per tube, Tim?
$530.
$530 per tube delivered. That's the out the door price. There's 500 coins in that bucket, so we can do up to, how many tubes, Tim?
500 divided by
25 tubes.
25 tubes.
Up to 25 tubes. Once they're gone, folks. So we accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle, and personal checks up to $500. And we do not accept Venmo, PayPal, credit cards, debit cards, cryptocurrency, or Cash App, or any of those other apps. Just Zelle, wire, cash, money, or personal checks up to $500. We are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. here in the shop. We accept orders over the phone or through the internet Monday through Friday while Tim's here. Saturdays and Sundays we do not. That's Tim's job, and so we do not want to take work away from Tim. So Monday through Friday, please call into the shop or message us, and we'll get you a PO put together. On the weekends, we do not do that, but we are open in shop in person on Saturdays if you would like to stop in and transact. Anything you want to add to that, Tim?
It sounds like we got all our bases covered.
All right, sounds good. Well, we appreciate all the business, and we'll see what this week brings. If there's anything we can do for you, please reach out to the shop and let us know. Hey, you guys have a great day. Thank you.